I can't wait to see what kind of disgusting furry bait these final evolutions will be. Furry shit's like, no. Is what I would say before I played Xenoblade 3, but now that I've played Xenoblade 3, I feel like if I met my Persona 4 Shadow, my Persona 4 Shadow would just be a furry in a fursuit, and I'd have to be like, you're not me. And I'd never be able to admit that I'm secretly a furry now because of Neo Xenoblade. You get to customize your character before starting the game, that's at least nice. What the fuck are these options? You can get gold. What the? I'm a goddamn alien. If there's no unibrow option, I'm gonna refund this game immediately. Talk about that.
We don't talk about the eyes.
Wait. Oh my god, no. No. I'm the fucking Joker. Oh my god. Oh, I wish I could put face paint on. If I could put face paint on, I could legitimately make myself the Joker.
I mean, it could be weirder things. You could be like into very ancient Greek pottery, where they actually have displayed nipples in that.
No, that's just based.
Yeah.
It's time for
same thing.
Time for you two to dive into the world. Have you gotten out of the customization screen yet?
No, because I had to wait for a 4-minute update. There's actually more customization options than I thought there was going to be. Okay.
I mean, it's not a lot, but I mean, it's Pokemon. I expected the bare minimum.
Nothing is The Sims 3 yet. We haven't reached the apex of being able to unlock the grotesque fatsos that you could have in The Sims 3.
We don't talk about you know the last time we talked about The Sims 3, I was a big Sims 3 simp. Then the game ran like complete shit and crashed on me 8 times. When I just wanted
perfect game.
It was a perfect game. I probably should have. Maybe it wouldn't be like that if I pirated it, but maybe I wouldn't pirate it if it didn't have 2,000.
I guess black. That's kind of weird.
I just sounded my haircut. Well, you can customize it. I'm not gonna complain about more choices to make myself look like.
Eyelash color. Do you have like bright neon blue eyelashes?
Some people do.
That's weird.
Well, some people put stuff on their eyelashes. I want this game to run like pure shit.
And it will, especially if you have it docked, apparently. It actually runs pretty okay if it's handheld.
Well, I have to have it docked so I can record it.
Yeah, so it's gonna be good.
This is gonna be great. I'm playing it through like 1 second of input delay because I'm actually like watching it from my capture on OBS. I haven't looked at anything about this game. I've seen like clips from YouTubers I watch that are like, oh, look at how shit this game's running, and I've just avoided them. I'm not looking at. I'm experiencing this firsthand. I am getting live Chromie reaction here.
I only got this because I was very curious about what the heck the next Pokemon game was, and I was not into it until I read that Toby Fox was a lead composer, and that was enough for me to go, okay, I'll actually buy this game.
Can't believe they let him do it after what he pulled with the last game. Because in Sword and Shield, they let him compose one track, and it was essentially a remix of The Baby Is You, which is a Homestuck like pregnant fanfiction song.
Yeah.
And I just, like, say whatever you want about the source, that's kind of hilarious. It's kind of based that he put his weird Homestuck song into Pokemon. I think it'll be fun. We got Scarlet on one, we got Violet on the other. We can cut between the perspectives here. I probably won't do that because that's too much editing, but I've been sitting here for 5 minutes, and this 5-second song loop, I don't think they expected you to sit here for this long.
It's time for you too to dive into the world of Pokemon.
Okay, cool, we're at the same place. The funny thing is, when I saw the statue, you were talking about the Greek statues. I was like, oh, yeah, that's based.
There's an old man statue.
It's like, oh yeah, I could do it. Give me 20 minutes and some alone time.
Pavel, head of Naranja Academy.
Oh, that's different. Mine's Uva Academy.
Yeah.
Aldea is a sprawling. I get the better professor. Fuck you. I get the Dilf.
Okay.
Yeah, you get the fucking cave woman. I get the Dilf. What the fuck is this thing? I haven't seen any of the new Pokemon. The textures actually kind of look nice. Right. Thank you. I've never played a Pokemon game before this. I mean, that's clear. If I'd played a Pokemon game before, I wouldn't have bought this piece of crap. Wait, that's an Alolan Raichu on screen. I bet he's not in the game.
That are
What, is that a Haldean Tauros? Say what you want about recent Pokemon games, regional variants are sick as hell. Oh my god, I can already see the frames dropping. Oh my god, this is so beautiful.
perfect game of the year.
Oh my god, I can already see the frames dropping. Oh my god, this is so beautiful.
Perfect game of the year.
Oh my god, I hope they never fix this. Dude, it's going below 30 FPS, and I'm not even like, I was in a cutscene.
Yeah, that's a stutter. I'm saying stutter.
Oh my god, this is fucking, this is going to be the best game of all time.
Get up. I must. Oh, it's a Switch. Can it go red play the Switch?
Well, what, is it a Switch or a Switch OLED?
I don't know, it's a Nintendo Switch system. This one's got a bigger screen!
Oh, it's the OLED! Oh my god, plug!
Go buy our useless fucking piece of shit aftermarket hardware.
I have like the original Switch model. There's like a Switch and a Switch version 2. They're not, the only difference is battery life, and the battery life on the version 1 is dog shit, which is what I have. So I've considered getting an OLED. I'm not gonna get one anytime soon. Oh my god, he literally... It's popping in the cutscenes! It's popping in the cutscenes! This is the best game ever. Oh my god.
It's your soft living bed. It's got a lovely, warm, sun-warmed set.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This game is so bad already.
I would like to remind the people that are watching the video that literally the last Pokemon game I bought came out in 2014, so I have no fucking clue about anything.
You
since
played
then.
Arceus.
Oh, that's true. I did not beat it though.
I beat it. I didn't get Arceus because I was like I tried to complete the Pokédex and I could never fucking find Pichu. It's impossible.
So there is like a 8-year gap between Pokemon games.
Well, okay, I'll explain. What's the last one you played?
Ruby's re-release.
Okay, Omega Ruby. That was I like that game. A lot of people talk shit about it. I think Oras is really good. It's a remake of Ruby and it has Mega Evolution. What else could you ask for? So, you probably never played X and Y?
No.
Okay, so in X and Y, Elon Musk said he was going to destroy the world because if people are bad, but he'd let the people who paid him live. Then we went into multiverse theory in Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon had multiverse theory, something, and then like I think it was also like Dark Souls, because like something was like trying to eat the light that keeps the world alive or something. I don't know. It's been a long time since I played that. And I've beaten that. I've beaten Gen. Oh my god, these frame drops are so bad. I can't even explain the plot of the plot in quotation marks of the previous games. So yeah, there were Ultra Beasts. You know, there was the Hot Bug and the Buff Bug. And then there was Decidueye, the best starter ever created. Then there was Sword and Shield. I've beaten Sword and Shield like 4 times together. 3 or 4 times. I can't explain the plot, because there is no plot until like literally you're about to start the champion fight, and then suddenly the main villain is like, yeah, by the way, this is the plot. It's happening now. I'm summoning this legendary because we're gonna have a power problem 1,000 years in the future, so I need to risk the world right now to solve that. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Also, you own this is going to be bad for your company. You are interrupting the championship. You own the Pokemon League. And then Legends Arceus happened, and I don't know.
It's a prequel.
Legends Arceus happened. The plot there was interesting. Arceus was like, I don't know, Volo was trying to meet God. He was a really edgy anime villain. I like Volo.
Yeah.
I thought I mean, I see you got the Volo PSP right now.
Yeah.
I liked him. I also think he's one of those unfucking fair fights in the entire series, because, my god, the battle mechanics in Legends Arceus were not built for trainer battles. They were built for wild encounters in like the alpha fights. They were not built for trainer battles. and then he also has Cynthia's team, and then you add the fact that he has 2 fucking Giratinas. He has 8 Pokemon in an unfair in a shittier system, and 2 fucking Giratinas. And the Giratinas have stat boosts. They're like totems from Sun and Moon. Yeah, Sun and Moon didn't have gym battles. Instead, you fought 1 Pokemon with like all stats boosted, which is cool. It's interesting. It made Toxic really OP though, because Toxic is like severe poison. It makes him lose progressively more HP each turn. It like doubles every turn. So if they didn't have a way to get rid of the debuff, they just fucking. You don't understand. See, the game looks bad because I'm playing it through a capture card. Like if I was playing it on my Switch, I wouldn't be able to count every individual pixel on his leg. His leg that looked like it's literally made of fucking Legos right now. Is that the same for you? Does his leg look like it's made of Legos? Are you at the starter select screen yet?
No, I'm currently going to my room because I want to click on everything in the house.
Oh, I don't give a shit. I don't give a single shit about any of this.
I need to explore everything. I must learn the lore. I'm the person in Skyrim that collects all of the books and reads about the lusty Margonian maid. Okay,
so Khajiits, they have barbed penises. That's canon.
Yes, that is from the what is it? The Great Diary book, whatever.
It's something in Morrowind. Something in Morrowind.
About how terrible or how painful inserting Khajiit cat dick is.
Furries have it hard. They have it rough, man. They just want to get railed by their boyfriend, but he has barbed penis. That's not even part of his leg. There's like jagged lines sticking out of his fucking leg. What the hell? Who made this game?
If there's anything I learned about the Lemmy show, is that if you want to have all the best time you can in the UK, it is in Glasgow.
The best time you can have in the UK is to go to Wales, because Wales is based. I don't know if Wales is actually. I don't know how true this is, but according to something I've read, all Welsh people are actually cat boys and cat girls.
If we're going based off of Xenoblade rules, that is 100% true.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm not into cat girls. I'm not a furry.
I'm not excited for Elon to be mixing DNA and introducing cat girls into this world.
All right. Look at the leg. Look at the leg.
Which one?
Look at your character's leg.
Oh, I see the shading. That's weird.
Okay, so are there like jagged edges sticking out of it?
On the side. Yeah, it looks like it.
Why the fuck? What's causing this? Okay. Choose which among Sprigatio.
Choose among these Pokemon with us. Student, I'll choose you which among these you have as your players.
Quaxley. I am picking fucking Quaxley.
You have generic green cat.
Generic green cat. That.
Generic red crocodile. And blue duck.
Wait,
I will admit that the duck is very enticing.
He just showed me the 3 Pokemon and then he walked away and said I can only pick one. This is like trusting a child to only take one piece of candy.
Yeah, in that case, just steal all 3. There's your team.
I'll steal all 3 of them, and I'll still not, and then I'll just get rid of Sprigatito.
And don't even bother going back to school. Just start your adventure right there.
Why the fuck do I have to go to school?
Just be like Ash. Fuck school. You're 10 now.
God, I mean, clearly I have no standards. I've beaten Sword and Shield 3 times.
What do people consider to be the best Pokemon? Pokemon game. Let me be specific there. Because obviously the best Pokemon is Mewtwo.
But are they just following me? What am I supposed to do? Do I have Pokeballs? Am I supposed to be catching them?
Oh, wow. During the shadow, I saw that light change.
Oh, they're just following me, I guess.
Take it with you and your own.
Huh.
You obtained the Rotom phone. You can put the Rotom phone in your bag's key items pocket.
Okay, they have a cooler map in this game. Can I fucking run? Is that allowed in this game? I don't care about the Rotom phone. I at least like how he's not talking to me 24/7 like in,
I mean, at least the Rotom phone makes more sense in this context than it did Arceus. That was just weird.
No, that was the Arc phone.
It was
literally in
stupid
another
weird.
world with my smartphone.
Hey, let's send you back to the past with an iPhone.
Have you ever
Surely
heard
nothing
of
happened.
In Another World with my smartphone? Legends Arceus is literally an isekai. That's
I've
why it's
heard
so
of
great.
Another
It's
world.
it's a shitty isekai.
I mean, I can't really argue with that there.
Also, it had Decidueye as one of the starters, and he's my favorite starter of all time.
I hope you can get along. You can carry. Your new gadget. Now off you go. Have fun.
I think it's fucking Quaxley already. He's so goddamn dapper. Dumb cat smelling goddamn flowers. Are you at the school yet, or are I going way faster than
You're going way faster than me.
you? Okay, you know what? I actually need to take a piss real quick, so.
Okay. Map. Use the left stick and look at the map. Press the A button. The flying taxi service. Oh, cool. You don't even need to. You don't even need to press the freaking this stupid Pokemon to fly. What the hell is this bird? Look at that bird. Can you run in this game? Oh, you can shift the camera though. Okay, button not working. Oh, yeah, you can change the camera. That's worthwhile. Okay, that's just back to the phone. Main menu. You cannot run in this game. I played Pokemon Yellow.
I played Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, and I never beat it. And then I returned it. And then I bought it again, and then I never beat it. And I couldn't return it that time because, well, I bought it digitally. So when I tell you that I buy everything digital, it might not be the best idea.
Oh,
No, I don't want to be friends with you. Yeah, you might want to buy your games physical so you can return them when they suck dick. I can't return this game no matter what.
Soy, Donnie. You're from Kansai. Cool, hello. But home is, wanna be friends?
Do it, do it,
Shit.
do it, do it, do it, do
Yeah,
it. You know
I'll
what
be
option to go
friends.
for.
Love that enthusiasm. We're
Wait,
gonna
you
get
didn't
along
say
just
no?
fine. Nah,
Cringe,
it's like,
cringe,
sure.
elbozo, elbozo.
Yeah, it's fine.
This is why I'm already picking my Pokemon.
Miss Nemoma is president of our student council and a champion ranked trainer in her own right. I absolutely love Pokemon battling. I don't love dogs. I love dog fighting. Michael Vick is my star. Red one. Give me the red one.
What the fuck should I name this thing?
Oh, dude, that was terrible.
You
That
see the
freaking
shadow?
stupid lighting shades. Oh yeah, those shadows are not great.
Those shadows, I could literally count the pixels.
Yeah,
That is
and the frames.
less squares. That is less squares than a fucking chessboard. You notice how I keep trying to change the topic to different games because I care so little about this fucking piece of crap.
But it's Pokemon.
This game literally just came out, and I'd rather talk about Fire Emblem, a game I've beaten like 10 times at this point.
You were playing Three Houses not too long ago.
I
got a Podion.
I have not named my Pokemon yet. I've been sitting here for...
Name it Craig. Craig the Duck. Wait, no, what the heck's that guy's name? Something the Duck. Howard the Duck.
Howard, I was thinking of that too, Howard.
Howard the
I'll name
Duck.
him Howard Stern.
Jeez. Oh, man. Wait, hold on, I was noticing stuff. What is...
Oh my god, Howard's... This
frame
was,
drop. There we
he
go.
was supposed to be named Howard Stern. There are exactly 12 characters in that, including the space. Howard Stern. Are his...
Howard Stern.
His weird, like,
Dumbledore.
blue feet are throwing me off. Yeah, I just got done picking my starter now, and you're ahead of me, and it's not gonna be for long, because I skipped through all the goddamn dialogue.
Give it 10 seconds. You'll be ahead of me. Anyone can be a Pokemon
No, I won't,
trainer as
actually.
long as
It's gonna
they-
take me 10 hours to get through the tutorial because of all the goddamn frame drops.
And it's our duty as trainers to help our Pokemon grow stronger through tough battles. So, you ready to
What
battle
the fuck
me?
was that?
Sure.
Performance issues. We'll forgive every problem with this game if I'm allowed to climb walls. I got headaches playing SMT5, which is like Pokemon but good, and its performance issues, and this game has already been 10 times worse, and I haven't even played an hour. And it also doesn't have good gameplay. They really need to make double battles like the standard. Like, that's why the best game in terms of gameplay is Gale of Darkness and Coliseum.
It's super effective.
Oh, you know what? You know what I actually learned the other day? It's possible to lose. You have never played Sword and Shield, but I actually wanted to know if the game had programmed in anything for you losing the starter battle. I wanted to know if it was. They did, but it took me like literally 10 minutes to lose that fight because of how easy it is. Like I had to sit there and like waste all my moves, and like not because he has 2 Pokemon, which you think, oh, that makes it harder for you because you only have 1.
These starter Pokemon are already level 5. What the hell?
What do you mean? That's what they're always are.
No, it's supposed to be level 1. Get the shit kicked out of you by a freaking Pidgeotto.
No, that's never been the case ever.
Oh man.
You couldn't even obtain level 1 Pokemon in the first generation.
Couldn't you?
No, you could with glitches. You wanna know?
I played Blue. Like, I remember that shit.
Anthony Tony Thaliamus, you are tripping balls right now. The only way to obtain a level 1 Pokemon in Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow is through a glitch. They never actually program them properly into the game. So if you get enough experience with a level 1 Pokemon, you can skip level 2 and go straight to level 100. Like, there's a glitch that'll max level your Pokemon immediately. It's how speedrunners do it.
It's very weird.
I like SMT5 where I start out getting my ass kicked by everything I see. And it's like, oh, what, you want to pay? Sorry, I thought this game took place in Japan. It takes place in America. You gotta pay for that healing, buddy.
Super handy app. Our home teacher, Mr. Shock.
Oh, well, he got, okay, well, that's a kind of a spoiler. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be the champion then, because he just got the green pad.
Super handy app. Our home teacher, Mr. Shock.
Oh, well, he got, okay, well, that's a kind of a spoiler. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be the champion then, because he just got the green pad.
It's quite the age we live in now. Oof. Filling out a Pokedex by hand, I can't imagine how much. Oh, remember Arceus? Did you play Arceus where you had to fill that entire thing on a scroll?
Yeah, where you had to, like, fucking bend over backwards and, like, do a bunch of goobly-gop just to get your fucking Pichu registered. God, I hate.
What the heck's the point now with filling out a Pokedex? Aren't most of these things already, like, found?
Well, no, apparently there is a point, because every fucking 5 years they're like, oh yeah, in this other country that we've had no contact with prior to this, there have been like 100 more Pokemon that we just didn't know about. I'm Professor Oak, the leading expert on Pokemon, in literally Johto, a country that is... Johto and Kanto are part of the same country, by the way. But Professor Oak didn't know about what Pokemon live in Johto.
Kanto's a fucking prefecture in Japan.
Well, no, that's the thing. All the Japanese-based Pokemon regions are canonically part of the same country. Which makes Japan the biggest country in... Well, actually, no. Because New York is the size of one region, and that's only one state. So the United States is the biggest country in Pokemon.
We haven't had one based in Siberia, Russia yet. Damn.
That would kind of be based.
That'd be interesting. It would be a very shitty game, but I'd probably still check it out.
Honestly, that's how they should have done Legends Arceus. Like, take place in the fucking Russian wastelands. Where's Pokemon Fallout? Pokemon Fallout. I want it to take place in Kanto, but after the nuclear apocalypse. And all the I just want Pokemon Uranium. Just Pokemon Uranium.
That'd be an awesome Pokemon type. I'd check that out.
Yeah, and you know what? It would actually put Fallout 76 to shame with its performance issues.
Yeah.
Finally, a game could surpass that on launch. I'm not gonna talk about Fallout 76. I know you hate yourself, so you play that game.
I did some time ago. It's actually pretty okay now.
Yeah, whatever. Cock and ball torture is fun to some people too.
Have you played it?
No.
Then shut the fuck up.
Have you tried cock and ball torture?
Yes.
Prove it. 90% of people fail No Nut November because they always release the Pokemon games in November.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Wanna know, I looked up nothing about this game. What the fuck is Lechonk? That's a real thing. That's a name. I didn't name it yet.
Oh yes, Mom made me a sandwich. It's the best game.
Oh, is that what the sandwich was about? I skipped all that dialogue. I'm gonna be honest.
A dish made by sandwiching vegetables, meat, and other ingredients between between 2 pieces of bread. It makes a fantastic meal when out on a picnic.
You have no idea how hard it has been to avoid actually like looking at the content for this game. Not because I care, because Salty DK Dan is doing his next friend lock in this game, like fresh.
5 Podions.
I don't, do you ever watch Salty DK Dan?
No.
He's hilarious, and one of my favorite series of his is the Pokemon friend lock, where it's a Nuzlocke, but he like spins a dice, and each Pokemon is like supposed to be one of his friends, and they make all the choices for it, and also like give it a personality, so it's like D&D. And it's fucking hilarious. Like in the second season, there was this one of his friends just like kept doing Family Guy cutaway gags. Like he would mention something, and then the cutaway gag would happen like off screen to everyone else. But when he turned it into a YouTube video, they animated all the cutaway gags. So then you just have Pete Ness is there, and he's like, oh, everyone's so focused on my name. This reminds me of that time I went to the DMV. You get a little animated section. He's like, God, I love it. And then in the previous season, the same guy was a Grumpig, and he just used the Borat voice the entire time. It was Borat Spoink.
Spoink.
I need to name every Pokemon I catch, but also Lechonk is such a good name.
You can call him Lechank. Or
Lechonk.
Squish.
Lechonk is a name I would come up with. Lechonkus.
You'd call that for anything that was mildly obese.
Oh, no.
You're a Lechonk.
I call my dog a chonk, and he's like super skinny. I like the Pokédex. The Pokédex graphic in this game is like every new Pokemon you register gets added as like a book on a bookshelf. That's kind of cool.
Look at the little piggy.
I can praise some things about this game. Not a lot.
From what I heard, they're actually like, this is an evolution. This is like the biggest Pokemon in terms of gameplay. It's just technically a nightmare.
See, I think fucking Monolith Soft is apparently the only studio in existence that knows how to squeeze the top performance out of the Switch. Atlas couldn't do it. I think Xenoblade 3 looks better than SMT5, and Xenoblade 3 performs way better. Like, Atlas is super talented, I don't think anyone's denying that, but somehow Monolith knows how to turn the Switch into something that could run PS3 games.
And also Game Freak is a company that is understaffed and overworked.
I know that, but I also think they might just be not talented at all. I think they might just be dumb.
That could be true. Maybe.
I
blame management.
Well, yeah, obviously, but here's the thing. In Pokemon Sun and Moon, one of the main characters, Lily, she's in a lot of cutscenes, so in every area that she would have a cutscene in, her character model is always loaded. It's loaded before the cutscene, and it's unloaded, and it's never unloaded. And even after the cutscene happens and you leave the area, when you come back, it'll load it again, even though the cutscene won't happen again. So she's just always off-screen, but her model's loaded. Who does that? In Pokemon X and Y, all the key items from Black and White were coded into the game, which implies that it's built off the same engine, despite it being literally in 3D compared to a 2D game. Which I just...
Zooming in that terrible grass graphic.
Oh my god, this game does look like shit.
I mean, even for, like, Switch, this is not that great.
This is like some of the textures are fucking Xenoblade 1 textures. And I'm talking Xenoblade 1 on the Wii.
Well, these are, like, I've played Breath of the Wild, and that came out, like, 5 years ago. That still looks pretty dang good for the Switch.
Technically, Breath of the Wild is one of the best looking games in general, because it's not technically impressive. They just stylize it so well. But Breath of the Wild also has performance issues. Usually docked, but...
Yeah, but
it only runs at like 45 FPS, which is better than I can say for this game.
But then you can go with the idea of why can't you just stylize Pokemon to look, you know,
They did stylize it, and it looks like a generic fucking shitty game.
From the Nihon. I'm crummy when it comes to actually giving catching Pokemon. Maybe you should give me tips. Anyway, have some more Pokeballs in case. Give me 50.
I like how you're reading dialogue I've already been through, but this is the first time I'm hearing it. Yo, fucking fledgling. Oh my god, What? What? What the fuck just happened? Did he just kill it? I tried to throw my Quaxley at a wild Pokemon to start a fight like an Arceus. He didn't. How the fuck do I get this thing? It's hanging in a tree.
Yeah, let me take the hat off.
There we go.
Oh, I don't like the hat off. Fits me.
There we go.
School hat. Oh, right, I don't have a choice. Can I? Oh, remove.
Taro Unchilla.
What's the jump button?
There is none. Oh, you can craft TMs.
Yes.
My key items. Adventure guide. Rotom phone. Sandwich.
That's the thing. Is kind of like to me. I've never had a problem with glasses, but I mean, it also kind of depends on like how bad your prescription needs to be. So if you need to have thick lenses in order to keep the if you need thick frames to keep the thick lenses in, that's one thing. I've never understood it for a lot of the people that I hung out with. Don't have that bad eyesight, but they will still go with the thickest black frames.
See, here's my problem. My problem is that I don't have all that many frames to choose from because my head is so large.
Oh.
I literally had like 10 choices in a fucking like actual glasses store that would fit my head. No, there were like 5 choices that would fit my head, and I was like, ah, shit. And when I picked them out, me and my mom were both like, oh, they don't look very good.
Oh, that looked bad. Oh, when he was walking into the cave, it was bad. Tony, you okay? You're not hurt, right? I'm managing.
What the fuck? I haven't caught a single girl Pokemon yet. They've all been boys.
That was a weird thing looking at the Togepi. Why the heck is there like a 9/10 chance of it being a male?
Some
So cute.
All Pokemon have weird, like, I think there's at one point where there is a Pokemon where it could evolve and change its gender because its evolution had a different gender ratio.
That's what I was curious about, just because I could have sworn, like, going through the first bit of the Kanto region stuff, just seeing Misty, I always grew up thinking that a Togepi is a girl. Or female, excuse me.
No, all Pokemon since Gen 2 can be either gender. Well, there's some that are gender locked. And there's some that are just genderless. Because Pokemon's progressive. Magnemite is the non-binary representation we need in gaming.
Look, it's the dogs! Come back here.
Where the fuck is I accidentally killed the dog. And it gave me its fur, and I took its fur off of its carcass, and I can use it to craft a TM.
Oh, it's not. Okay. Oh, is this an invisible wall? Is this an invisible wall I'm running into? This is an invisible wall?
I want an invisible wall to keep me from progressing, like, just period. I can't play the rest of the game, ever. So that way I can quit this game and go back to Fire Emblem.
It needed me to go the one way so it can play a cutscene for me. Watch, okay.
This actual, like, metal motorcycle dragon is getting intimidated by some fucking tiny-ass dogs. What?
Look at him go.
Wait, oh my god, I hope you can get Houndour in this game. They're
such an asshole. My fucking character.
What the fuck was that Mary Poppins shit?
Cool. Donnie, look out, something interesting is happening.
Oh my god, that's what the sandwich is for?
Yeah.
The sandwich is what gets you the legendary. Oh my god, this is the most powerful sandwich in fiction. This is more powerful than the sandwich that went uneaten when Franz Ferdinand was killed.
Starting. It's dogs. You're like a dragon god.
And it's flying. Well, yeah, but it hadn't eaten a sandwich yet. It was hungry.
Here, quick.
If it can fly, then why do I need to use it as a motorcycle? Let me fly on it.
I think you can. I think you can fly with it, or at least glide.
Well, yours doesn't have fucking jet engines.
Mine does have wing.
Oh. Loser.
It's got feathers. It's very pretty.
Oh my god, I love this game so much. The performance is so fucking bad.
Way
It
to
looks
go.
like shit.
For a second, I thought you were both gonrars.
For a second, I thought I was going to enjoy this game. It legitimately looks worse. It looks worse than the 3DS games at some points.
Oh, man.
They managed to downgrade the graphics.
Whoa, what's wrong?
You know what? Shame on me for thinking graphics had come anywhere from Mario 64. That was clearly the peak of gaming graphics. There are a few seconds where I think, oh, maybe the game's actually not that bad. And then I remember, oh yeah.
It's bad.
Then I walk 2 goddamn feet and I hit a fucking invisible wall with an item past it. What is this?
Thing? What's this thing that's hanging above in the tree?
Why was there an invisible wall there?
Because you need to go through the cutscene.
Yeah, why was there an invisible wall? Is the invisible wall still there? No, it's... Why? No. I hate this fucking game.
It's super weird.
I hate this game so much. Oh my god, I'm so glad I bought this.
Why are you back to the wall?
There's another invisible wall!
What's up about the process? It got kinda slumpy afterward.
It just picked me the fuck up. It's holding me like I'm a goddamn trash bag.
It's super weird and builds up tension for essentially nothing. It's weird.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of tension in this game when I literally have a dragon motorcycle god with me throughout the entire
Tension
story.
surrounded by like 1,000 quotation marks.
Like 10 feet, and suddenly he's tired. I need another sandwich.
You know. Guys. You can't go in the lab, it's locked.
Oh my god, this is actually
Stupid
torture. I need to go pee, but I can't take my Switch with me because I can't record it. Fuck. Wait. I know what I'll do.
Wait, you really want to... Really? You want to play it that badly? So you are enjoying it?
I just don't want to have to take a break. I just want to get this shit done with as fast as possible.
I don't remember ever seeing you
okay. Should I get out my controller? I'll do the screen recording thing. I'll take it with me, and then I'll come back, and then I'll replay the recording I took in the bathroom. I hate to admit it, I am having fun.
Wow, that was awesome. You're so cool. I want to be your girlfriend now. Let's go have sex behind the bleachers. I guess it wasn't.
That's what school was like for me too. Yeah, that's what happened in school for me too. I was having the sex. I did. Those are things I did. Oh, that's a thing I did.
I was having the sex.
I was engaging in sexual intercourse.
I was having the sex all of the time. You
Yeah.
would not even believe. And then here's Pokeball in our school.
Are you sure Toby Fox made this soundtrack? Because it kind of sucks.
He didn't make the soundtrack. He was listed as the lead composer. So he's involved, and that was...
Okay, so he was the lead composer, meaning they he shat on a keyboard one day, and that's how they made the soundtrack.
Yes.
Honestly, still better than I think Game Freak could have done on their own. That's a fucking lie. Game Freak actually has really good composers. I think there are a lot of Pokemon songs that go fucking far.
Composers. Toby Fox, Junichi Masuda, Go Ichinose, and Miyako Adachi.
Adachi Persona 4. Adachi.
He survived, and he is now making use of
Yeah, of course he survived. He appeared in Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. He got his own story.
He also was in whatever the fuck the dancing game was.
Persona 4 Dancing. That's non-canon. That's non-canon, but it's still based. Because Adachi has fucking moves.
You know, say whatever you want about Atlas. They know how to milk the shit out of their franchises, and people will buy it.
Persona 4 Dancing is actually a good game. Persona 5 and 3 Dancing suck ass.
And they also have the Q series.
Persona 4 Dancing actually has a story and is canon. And it might actually be the best. It's actually the best game ever made. No, and it's canon to the timeline. And yes, all of the Persona 4 cast can canonically dance. That's them. They're doing it in the real world, unlike the other games where they do it in like the conscious world or whatever. But in Persona 4 Dancing, the finale is the entire team gets on Rise's persona, which turned into a stage.
But all that.
They dance to Reach Out to the Truth, and then after they finish the song, Yu Narukami takes out Izanagi no Okami, which instead of having a sword this time, he has a fucking guitar. He plays a sick guitar solo and kills God.
Okay, that's pretty fucking sick.
It is, yeah, he does a sick Reach Out to the Truth guitar solo and kills God. And that means Yu Narukami has canonically killed 3 separate gods.
Wow. Oh my god. Fucking flat ass textures.
Oh my
god. What the fuck are these railings? Oh my god.
I think we've talked more about other games than we have about this game. I think the only time we've talked about this game is complaining.
That's probably fine.
I'd rather play Persona 4 dancing than this piece of crap.
You know, this entire thing started with me having to wait for 3 to 4 minutes as it updated, and we're still
This entire
having
thing
issues.
started with me having to wait a whole day for you to get the fucking game as well. And honestly,
right,
I'm not
yeah.
complaining. You saved my brain from being eroded for another day. Did we just move here or something? I don't know. I haven't read any of the dialogue in this game.
I mean, I was kind of stuck on the fact that for some reason you live on the silent island where the only thing that's there is you, your mom, and then a guy in a mansion. To me,
yeah.
I thought that was weird.
Well,
it's not a neighborhood though. It's kind of like you're just out there.
Well, you know where Paldea is based off of?
Hispania.
Little St. James.
And I will neither continue nor deny whether or not the person who owned that island killed himself in prison or not. Maybe it has something to do with
No. They showed no. Jeffrey Epstein did kill himself, but he did it because they showed him Scarlet and Violet.
We have moon towers.
Oh my god, you do have moon towers.
We are the only place that has moon towers.
No, well, that's the thing. They're not the cool old moon towers that gave you skin cancer.
Yeah, they don't shine UV. They were replaced with mercury and lighting, and now they can't be torn down. 2 of them at least can't be torn down because they both have historical markers on them.
Yeah, that's the thing. The old ones gave off as much light as the moon and as much skin cancer as the sun. That's hilarious.
I also watched Salmonella.
He came back?
He did. He came back.
He came back out of fucking nowhere and he was like, hey guys, I got the milk. Anything. God damn it.
It's
Magikarp scales.
It's a tarantula.
Okay, if you can use these items to craft TMs, what are Magikarp scales going to craft? Splash TM? Is that a thing?
Also, when did they introduce XP Shear?
Well, in Generation 1.
XP Shear?
Okay, in Generation 1 it was called the XP All, and in Generation 2 it was the XP Share, and it was a held item that split the experience between the Pokemon that won the battle.
When
And
was it a default thing, though? Like, when did it become a default thing? Because that shit was definitely not even in Gen 3.
in Gen
Red,
6,
pain in the ass.
in Gen 6 it became what it is now, where it splits the experience among your entire party.
Yeah.
And then in Gen 8, it became mandatory. You can't turn it off. People always complain about how it's making the game too easy. I'm like, dog, I just don't want to fucking grind. I don't care.
Dude, nobody wants a brain in the battle.
I'm sorry, but I literally had to grind for like 5 hours to get up to the proper level of the Elite Four in Pokemon Platinum. And I love Platinum, but god damn it, it sucked. And I beat every single trainer battle. I didn't skip a single trainer. The level curve in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver was so bad that I had to trade my Pokemon over to Platinum to grind them there. Like, I don't give a shit. Give me all these fucking XP shares you want. The only game where I didn't mind grinding was Sword and Shield, because you could do the raid battles and they'd give you rare candies. And you could just grind, you could just put them up to whatever level you need to be.
You're not Nurse Joy. What is that guy in the background? Oh, dude! That was sick dude going at 10 frames a second. There he is! Yeah, look at him go!
And I don't want to be the one to tell you this, but Nurse Joy isn't actually her name.
Oh no, what is her name?
She doesn't have a name, she's just Pokemon Center Lady. Nurse Joy's an anime thing.
Oh!
I have broken your brain now.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. Gameplay-wise, or at least design-wise. I guess it kind of depends on what you want. You want... This is a kid's game, so I guess I should... This is the correct...
No. Shut up.
both
What
be
the
some
fuck is
shameful
that?
stories.
Oh my god, is that Paldean Whooper? Oh my god, that's Paldean Whooper. I'm not even in a fight with him. I just used my Switch's zoom function to zoom in on the 5 pixel Paldean Whooper in the background. Psyduck, get out of the way. I'm catching Paldean Whooper.
You can pay next to other traders and find yourself some adventure companions.
Okay, so you want to trade our starters right now?
No. I want to keep my starter.
You don't want Howard Stern?
He's a very cute crocodile.
You don't want Howard Stern, the duck?
No, I wanna keep my dragon guy. I want to become Florida Man.
Okay.
These little things. And also, I'm not that big a fan of Howard Stern.
You're not? Well, I'm not either.
I was voting for it because Howard the Duck exists, and
Well, that's why I named him Howard Stern, because of Howard the Duck.
George Lucas would appreciate it if you stopped remembering Howard the Duck.
Did George Lucas make that?
Yes, that would be George Lucas' property.
No, it's Howard the Duck is a Marvel character.
Oh boy,
He appeared in Guardians of the Galaxy.
that is weird.
Yeah, no, that is a Marvel character. Is canon to the MCU.
Is it? Okay, hold on. I need to look this up. I could have sworn. Okay, Howard the Duck, official character. Yes, it's in Marvel Comics. Okay, what about the movie though? Who made the movie? Lucasfilms. Yeah, okay, so.
Well, yeah, that was before the Marvel Pictures was a thing.
So we're both correct.
Yeah, no, I wasn't doubting that it was by George Lucas. I believe that, but I just want you to know that that is canon to the MCU. Well, it's not canon to the. No, it is. It's canon to the MCU
It's
multiverse.
canon.
Ever since
Yeah.
Spider-Man: No Way Home, that shit's canon. That shit is canon. Okay.
Howard the Duck. Oh man. What
Yeah,
a
no,
movie.
yeah, no. I only named him Howard Stern
From
because
1986. I keep dating myself on this bullshit.
I don't care.
Everything I've mentioned has been based in the 90s or 80s.
yeah, whatever. You're an
That's
old
fine.
man.
A time period I never lived in. I'm a very, very old 25-year-old. Why the fuck do I listen to glam rock? Why is my
FNAF?
meeting go?
FNAF at Freddy's? Glamrock? Glamrock Freddy? I always come back.
They did come out with that thing. I forgot. The freaking
Yeah.
beach, whatever.
Yeah. No, FNAF Security Breach, basically the Pokemon of FNAF games. It came out and it ran like complete dog shit.
It's a Five Nights at Freddy's game. I'm sure it sold really well, though.
Oh, it sold really well, and there are a lot of people who really like it.
Which, in that case, who cares?
I do, because it fucks with the goddamn lore. Fuck you. Fuck you. We're talking about FNAF lore now.
I mean, it's also in the same sense we're playing Scarlet and Violet. I mean, that's gonna go the same thing. These games run like garbage, and they are not ranking as high. Reviews have not been as great, but
No,
you know
I've
what?
seen
It's not gonna sell
8.5s.
that.
I've seen this game get an 8.5 because it's a step forward for the series. Yeah, it's a step forward and it's a step backwards for my fucking eyes.
And that's the thing I keep hearing is like it's a step forward in terms of gameplay. It is a huge leap forward. It
is a step-
technically, it is terrible.
It is a step backwards from the 3DS in terms of graphics.
You're all playing this game and know what the heck demonic.
Oh my god, what the fuck is going on? What? I had frame drops and a texture glitch at the exact same time. That was beautiful.
Oh man. Poppin'. Need
No.
more trees to just show up. Need more random NPCs to pop out of nowhere.
I can't forget the first cutscene where the old Jeffrey Epstein guy just literally popped in during the cutscene.
He found the owner of the island.
Yeah. Well, he heard there was a little boy who just moved here.
Oh, okay. Oh, you know, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, he broke out of prison just for that. But
He broke out of death. He heard that a little boy was on his island, so he clawed his way out of hell.
Does he still have the towels? Does he have the towels hanging around his neck?
I don't know.
It came that quickly. And
No.
he came that quickly.
Game Freak. Well, he would have, but Game Freak didn't have the budget to model that in.
It was glitching out. It just didn't like load it all the way.
Like, it was
it's
there.
Like expertly rendered texture.
It was there, but there's a gameplay. It was a little minor bug. I'm sure they'll all be ironed out with the day 1 patch. Let's not forget the fact that we're playing this on day 2.
Yep. After downloading the most recent patch.
No, well, that was a patch that came after the physical copies were released. I never had to download a patch, so I'm assuming it was included with the pre-release version that I downloaded.
Oh boy.
So yeah, they haven't patched it since release.
Oh my. That's not good.
Yeah, well, you know what? You were saying, oh, maybe the jank will be gone. Like, oh yeah, enjoy it now. Maybe the jank will be
Oh,
gone.
no, I said enjoy the jank while you can, which is why we should be doing this now, as opposed to a month from now, where it'll probably be gone.
Dude.
Not fixed, but you won't be able to notice it quite so much.
No, they can't fix this shit. Game Freak is immediately put back in the sweatshop making the next Pokemon game right now. They've already started.
That is the perfect way to describe their studio.
Why is the Pokemon Center a fucking gas station?
That's what I was talking about. It's just like, this is super weird. And it's like the combination of everything. It's the Pokemon Center, it's the supermarket, it's the...
They've been combining Pokemon and supermarket since Gen 5.
It's super weird though, the fact that it's kind of just out here. It's not in a building.
Okay, you boomer. This is the new Pokemon, okay?
Oh,
we have
the new
abilities.
Pokemon.
What the fuck are Maybe I should read the text and then I'd have an
You
idea
also, I
what's
think,
going
have
on.
berries? That was the thing. That was the thing they did in Ruby.
That was added in Gold and Silver?
That was in Gold and Silver? Okay.
Berries.
Cool.
That was when
So
Coal
then-
items were added.
So then I probably didn't notice, or I didn't care.
It was part of the tutorial.
So I probably just didn't care.
How old are you when you played that game?
When Gold and Silver, I have never. I went from Blue to Fire Red to Omega Ruby to Arceus to this.
Okay, so then that's why you didn't notice because you didn't play the game. I've played more Pokemon. I played every Pokemon.
Oh, I'm
game.
sure you have.
Yeah,
Most of my experience with Pokemon has been the anime, and that was because it was actually on TV while I watched it.
most of my experience was I said I didn't like Pokemon cards. Don't bring Pokemon cards to my birthday party, and then I got a Pokemon card pack as a present.
The only thing we really played was the Smash Brothers that was on the 3DS. We'd do that at lunch.
That game kind of sucked, honestly.
And yet we still played it, and I still won.
Oh, I played plenty of it. I'll have you know, I was a villager fiend.
Here's another thing that we can lead off of Pokemon with. So, what tier is Link in the Smash Bros. Games?
Like in the ultimate tier list.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. I was always kind of curious because I've never really changed ever since I was playing Melee over at a friend's house.
I don't know. I don't watch competitive ever. I pretend to know what I'm talking
I've never
about.
been competitive with it. I've always just done it to mess around with friends.
Yeah, I mean I'm pretty good, and by that I mean you almost beat me with my main on your second day of having the game, but I'm better now, I think. No, I am a Pyra Mithra main and a Joker secondary. Yes, I'm that guy. Yes, I do have several body pillows. How could you tell?
Yes. How much is the Garrus Macarian body pillow? $35. I might have to get one. You have not played Mass Effect, I assume.
Actually, you'd be wrong. I played
Cool.
a little bit. I didn't play a lot of it. I played like maybe 3 hours of Mass Effect 2 because I got it free on Origin, which was the only cool thing about Origin back in the day. They gave you some like sick free games. I got Mass Effect 2. I got a Jade Empire.
Oh, dang. That's awesome.
I haven't
Empire,
played any Jade Empire.
Empire is super underrated.
I know it's probably I need to play it someday. I will probably just
Super
buy it on
underrated
Steam
original
because I'm
Xbox
not
game.
going to play it on Origin of all things.
Yeah, which is fine.
But I did like what I played of Mass Effect 2.
Yeah. I've always kind of felt weird with Mass Effect 2. Everyone considers that to be the best.
I haven't played any other game.
My hot take is Mass Effect 2 to me is the worst. I think it is the most well written when we're talking about multiple characters.
No, the
but
most well written is Mass Effect Andromeda.
yes, it is also the best. Just Mass Effect period. It's a perfect 10 out of 10.
It is the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet of Mass Effect. A perfect game with no flaws. I don't know, I played like 3 hours of Mass Effect 2, and I was too busy staring at Miranda's ass to know what was going on, so that's about my experience with the series.
Miranda is very baseline. I'm a Liara to Sony guy myself.
I didn't meet any of the other girls.
Oh man, then don't go with Miranda. Miranda is bottom tier. We're talking about folks that you can have a relationship with. Garrus is way up there. I think
I don't
want to
date the weird aliens.
Yes, you do. They're the best part of Mass Effect.
What, are you talking about like the ones with the mask? Isn't there a scene in one of the games where they need like that mask to like breathe, but she takes it off and like, deep throat
it
you?
is Talizora Vas Mima, later Talizora Vas Normandy, and she has a weakened immune system, like the rest of her race, because they all got outs by their home world by the robots they built and pretty much used as slave workers. So the slave robots revolted against them and pushed them off of their home planet. So now they're kind of just stuck in space and have been for several centuries, which has weakened their immune system. So now they have to exist inside of these bio suits. Otherwise, if they get a sneeze or a fracture, they could just die from infection.
But she took it off to give you a blowy.
Yeah, it's super weird also because of the species that are out there, the Quarians, which is what Tali is, and then Garrus, who is a Turian, they are made of dextro amino acids, so actually exchanging fluids between them and any other species that aren't them is actually, like, dangerous and can result in death. So, yeah, you having sex with Tali is kind of a very surefire way to almost kill her.
Okay, you could have summed up that entire story with saying having sex with her is based. Yeah, but like Miranda has a huge ass.
Miranda is such fucking a boring character.
Yeah, but she's hot.
Not really, she's Michael Jackson ass. Hell no. You want to see some big old poontang? You need to look at Mass Effect 3 Ashley Williams. That is a huge glow up. Look at her model from Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect 3. Forget about Miranda. The only downside is that Ashley Williams is a space racist, which may also be good for you if you don't
so that's
like
an upside.
aliens. Yeah, okay.
That's an upside. I'm gonna have to completely take my brain out of SMT mode when playing this game, because I'm gonna be honest, SMT5 was not that hard. It was pretty fucking easy.
That's the thing that a lot of people say is typically like, apparently SMT5 is the easiest Shin Megami Tensei game.
Well,
which could mean anything because the original Shin Megami Tensei was not released on a console that was released in the States.
Here's the thing though. The first few boss fights are pretty challenging, but then after that I beat every boss fight on the first try. The only boss fight that I actually struggled with past like the beginning of the game was the super boss, Shiva.
Ooh.
And that's only because I was under leveled. And then I grinded to his level, and I was like, oh, that's pretty fucking easy. I say that, but I also literally saved every healing and SP item for that fight and used them all there. And then I was like, okay, cool, now I get to fight the true final boss, Lucifer, and he was also easy. Also, Lucifer's design in SMT5 is fucking shit.
Can you fucking kill this goddamn turtle? Thank you.
Lucifer's weird-ass Gundam form in SMT5 looks like dog shit. I know some people like it, but his SMT2 design is just, it's just such a classic. I've never played another SMT game, but...
We need more of the chariot penis.
You mean Mara?
Yeah.
You know who my favorite character in the SMT franchise is?
What's up?
Hatsune Miku.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yeah.
She's DLC for Persona 4 dancing.
That's weird.
What?
That is a weird thing to look up.
No, that's based. Hatsune Miku is my favorite Persona character. Yeah, I like it. I always like it.
So it's got the bones on its side. So it's based off of a,
So it has bones? Okay, as soon as you said bone, I knew what I was gonna name it, but it's a fucking obscure-ass reference.
okay, so, yeah, bone. To me, that looks like bone. I know it's based on an axolotl, but...
Well, I've already named it based on the bone thing. After you said that, I was like, okay, I know what I'm gonna name it, and it's a reference that no one will get. I didn't know Pokemon actually celebrated your birthday until, like, my 5th playthrough of Omega Ruby, when I just happened to be playing on my birthday, and when I got to the first Pokemon Center. And like, happy birthday.
That's how it was for me with Metal Gear Solid 5.
What?
I did not... Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5, and you go back to Mother Base, and it's your birthday. They actually bring out, like, a birthday cake, and your entire paramilitary shows up to sing happy birthday to you.
They should have done that in Metal Gear Rising, but made a Metal Gear Rising mix of happy birthday to you.
You make sure you had Raiden's voice actor. That's all I'd ask. Birthday to you. Happy birthday. Bro, shut up! Unless it's MGS2 Raiden, which in that case he could be a bit more calmer about it. Rose, I'm just trying to sing happy birthday to this guy. Come on, don't be like that.
Man, Rose, I love you. I hope you're not part of the fucking Illuminati.
Man, Rose, I'm very happy that you're very real. Thank you for being real. Which, given that she is, not sure if that's much of a spoiler considering MGS4 came out.
No one who's played Metal Gear Rising even knows what a rose is. I'm gonna be honest. Metal Gear Rising blew up, and now people are like, yeah, oh, I can't believe why'd they name it so weird? It's like. You know, Metal Gear Rising is actually a sequel to a very obscure game known as Metal Gear Solid 4.
Which in itself is also a sequel to Metal Gear Solid 2, which is where Raiden originates.
Which is a sequel to Metal Gear Solid 1, where they take the protagonist of that in Metal Gear Solid 2 and make you think you're playing as him, but nope, you're Raiden in VR, bitch.
Hey,
half this fucking recording is just gonna be me sitting in the naming screen.
Well, good news. If you can defeat 4 trainers here in Area 1 the South Province, there's a lovely prize with your name on it. So far, you defeated 3. Congratulations. Kill one more kid, and you too will be amazing. Man, I like the easy listening of the Pokemon Center.
I like how they haven't changed the song in the past 30 years.
We need more songs like Don Quixote and Yakuza.
Why isn't Don Quixote in this game?
It should be.
No,
every game that comes... Oh, you mean the character Don Quixote?
Yeah, it takes place in Spain. Why is Don Quixote not here?
Maybe he is. Maybe just later on you have to find some dude who wants to run into windmills.
Yeah, no, that should be the final boss. That should be the 3rd legendary. Just an evil windmill.
That'd be cool. I think that'd be actually pretty awesome. If there was like a Don Quixote side plot or something else that was going on here, I'd be all for it.
He should be the rival.
He should. He should be a gym leader. However, his name can't be Don Quixote. It has to be Quixote, who is the Dom, and the entire city is run by Mafia.
His name should be Doflamingo. Can we get much higher? So high. The only reason I know about him is because back in the day, in Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, the shitty mobile gacha game, there was a One Piece crossover with one of the One Piece games. They got Frieza as their villain there because it's like, oh yeah, that's the biggest antagonist in Dragon Ball. We got Doflamingo, a character who doesn't appear until like chapter 600. And he's honestly not that big of a deal in the grand scheme. Well, actually, he might be. I wouldn't know. I've only watched like 100 episodes of One Piece, which is not even like, which is like only a 10th of the show. And
I watched a total of 4, so you already have me beat either way.
Well, I also skipped the filler arcs, so.
I watched the first 4 episodes as they aired on Adult Swim, and I never watched it since, because I got really freaking bored and I knew I wasn't gonna stick around with it. And now there's over 1,000 episodes, so again.
I mean, I have read One Piece.
Oh, okay.
Porn.
Like getting single-digit experience, so I
What?
guess I can't.
What? Don Quixote is in this game? Don Quixote is in this game?
Don Quixote in this game? Confirm?
Well, Doflamingo is. What?
Oh.
Okay. Guess what Guess what the flamingo Pokemon is called?
Doflamingo.
Flamigo.
Oh, that's cute.
No, it's not. It's fucking lazy.
We're in Spain, yes!
Flamingo is Spanish.
In the car, and then finding out about a particular Pokemon that looks a certain way. And I can't believe that they actually made a Pokemon like that.
Very specific.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I just don't know how to explain it.
They made a Pokemon, and I didn't like it. Klefki.
Damn.
Klefki.
That sounds familiar. That may be it.
It's a bunch of keys.
Yes, that's the thing. That's the weird thing. Because it's literally just a key ring.
Yeah.
That's
Also a
weird.
fairy.
That one I remember looking at. I think that's the one. Just being like, what the fuck? It's a key ring. This is a Pokemon?
They
What
didn't
was
even
this?
introduce that many Pokemon in Gen 6, but they were like, the keyring needs to be one of them. Well, see, you're doing like the actual progression that you're supposed to. I wandered off into a side area and have discovered the new, like...
Oh. I've kind of just been half paying attention to the game this whole time. Yes, I delivered you to win. You sure did, bucko.
I've already
Thanks.
fallen into
Got
the
my big
ocean.
smackers. Oh, so you did what most Pokemon players do. They wander into the ocean.
What I want to do after I'm done with this game.
Like Brian David Gilbert.
Like Jeffrey Epstein. I caught the pedophile Pokemon.
Mr. Mime?
No, Drowsy.
Oh.
Drowsy evolves into Hypno, which canonically does hypnotize children and lure them into the forest. Well, I know what we're naming this one.
Mr. Epstein.
I wonder how did you guess? You must be reading my mind here.
Big St. James.
What is this Pokemon and why can't... Okay, here we go. What? Okay. Well, I found two more Drowsy. I guess I could call this one Michael Jackson.
Hey,
And,
alleged, for all intents and purposes, alleged and found guilty.
Michael Jackson was allegedly white.
I just
Let's say
don't
hypothetically I
understand
had 3 children and I abandoned
why-
them all on the
hypothetically,
street.
it's illegal.
Let's say hypothetically I had 3 children and I wanted to abandon them on the streets even though I had enough money to take care of all of them. Could I do that? Thinking about the Pokemon from Pokemon Clover, the 4chan Pokemon game. A lot of the Pokemon in there are just like offensive and not like offensive and funny, like offensive and painfully unfunny.
Oh yeah.
But then there's this one that's just, it's just a skeleton, and it's a pseudo-legendary, and it goes from a skeleton to a bigger skeleton to an even bigger skeleton. And I'm like, that's one of my that's genuinely one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, because it's just a fucking skeleton. Oh yeah, no, in Pokemon Clover, Lavender Town, they changed the music so that way it's exclusively like a 5-second loop of spooky, scary skeletons and like the GBA sound font. And it was diegetic. It was canon to the game. All the residents were talking about how the music you can't turn it off, like, and how they're going fucking crazy. And then you have to beat the boss in like the tower, and you can turn it off. But then there's also the options to turn it back on. So I was like, yeah, fuck it. We are playing this different games right now, man. Okay, okay. He's a skeleton. He's a ghost type. He goes from Spookster, a skeleton ghost with 1 head, to Spookier. That skeleton goes to 2 heads, to Spookzilla, who is a 3-headed Godzilla skeleton ghost. He is the best Pokemon ever made. Like, say what you want. Say what you want about 4chan, but they created the best Pokemon ever. Like, no, fuck you. You are allowed 2 tones of voice. You're allowed your normal voice or Joe Swanson from Family Guy. You will choose. Should I put Epstein on my team, or should I just leave him in the box?
Jeffrey Epstein.
I'll leave him in the box, but not next to Igglybuff, the baby Pokemon.
Oh, Lost Baby. Starring that asshole. That's an award-winning movie, by the way.
Yeah, won over a silent voice. I don't shit on people that I don't like.
Don't know.
Oh my god, the marker I was trying to go to was a waypoint I set on accident.
I know that's a very hot take to have, but Little St. James is a very weird island to look at even after all that shit has gone down. Just what was on there.
I mean, let's be real. You didn't need to know that he was a pedophile to realize he was a pedophile with the kind of island he owned.
Yeah. Like,
Little St. James, it ranks towards the bottom of my island tier list.
You can see how weird it is from Google Maps. Like, are you kidding me? Why the fuck is there a 3 foot by... Why is there a 9 square foot chest?
Yo, rookies in the game. I want to get pegged. But yeah, no, people think that, like, oh, they're laughing at the movie when, like, emo Peter Parker is dancing in the suit. You're laughing with the movie. He's not supposed to be cool. He's supposed to be a dork who thinks he's cool.
Yeah.
That is the whole point. Like, yeah, that movie was messy.
You're supposed to laugh at him.
That movie was messy, but emo Peter was the best thing ever. If the entire movie was emo Peter, it would have been better than Spider-Man 2.
He was walking down the street with such fucking poise and confidence.
He had a high poise stat. He put on the right armor.
Dancing down the street looking jive with
he
that
couldn't be
shitty
staggered
haircut.
very easily.
Superman or whatever, he's the end all be all of like, oh well it's like a little kid describing it. It's like, oh well he has super strength and he can fly and he's got laser eyes.
No, but that's unfair. No, he has a weakness. It's a green rock. Oh, okay.
It's a green rock.
But it's super rare and no one has it, so like it doesn't matter. And he can't go near red suns, but he gets more powerful by the yellow suns. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about, Timmy? Do your goddamn math homework. I'm still upset about Death Battle Goku versus Superman. Fuck you. I'm still upset. They did a redo just to have Superman win again. No, Goku is stronger than Superman. Fuck you. Why does this monkey have a light bulb on his head?
You know who Team Star is.
I didn't watch the trailers.
It's like, don't you know who we are? No?
I had zero hype for this game. I had zero hype for this game, and I'm still disappointed.
I literally decided to get this game a week and a half ago.
I only decided to get this game because you were getting the game, and I was like, let's record it.
And that's just another thing. Is like there is multiplayer, and from what it sounds like, is like you can exist in the same world, but you don't actually contribute to one singular thing. You don't go through like one task together.
No, they had that in Sword and Shield too, but when you turn on the multiplayer, the frame rate got like halved.
Oh, so it's gonna be even worse here.
It's going to be literally, it's just gonna be a still image.
I like how while this one girl is dancing up and down, the guy is nodding. Just stuck on the one point on her helmet.
You know what? I'll give it to this game. It's pretty good for a PowerPoint presentation.
It moves seamlessly, so whoever's pressing next slide is doing really good. They also were doing really good with the amount of timing it was for how long it will be for me to press A.
They gotta be breaking their finger.
Oh yeah. Choice but to battle, yeah? I mean, sure, you're probably gonna do this anyway.
Okay.
That's true, you keep watching little four eyes over there.
What the fuck are these textures? Oh my god. They made this game in Minecraft. That's what they did. That's how they got the textures. These textures are literally Minecraft pixel art.
I don't know about that. I haven't seen nearly enough brown bricks.
Have you tried looking down in the city?
Oh my god, there they are! The fence fell.
Give me a balloon, asshole. This town looks nice, conceptually.
Oh no! How How come I'm the one seeing stars? Here's $416.
Wow, the dialogue to this game sounds really annoying. It's a good thing I'm not reading it.
Battling anyway. That's just not right.
What the fuck just happened?
I can't believe you don't even have to go find randos to battle. You have all battles you'll ever need with me. Aww.
Can I make a
Fuck off.
request?
Sure.
Stop reading the game. I don't want to hear this dialogue.
But it's really not what happened. It's those Team Star punks.
You're gonna force me to sit through this dialogue whether I want to or not. I can skip it all, but you'll read it all for me.
Hey, wait. They picked a fight with me. Wow, I read it the wrong way, sorry.
Oh my.
I get it now. You two have to go Team Star written all over you for sure. I bet you were trying to press people into standing up the teamwork.
Shh, one second. I can buy pickles.
Oh.
I can buy an individual pickle slice.
One individual pick. Oh, in the city. You made the city. Yay. Ah, hi. We weren't not doing that. It's hitting me to the counter. Oh, you found a pickle.
No,
Funniest shit you ever seen?
I bought 75 pickle slices and now I have $2 left.
Why? Why did you buy pickles?
Why not? It's really an ingredient. Yeah, it's a picnic item.
Oh god.
I have 75 of them though.
I can't wait to unlock the ability to picnic in the next 10 hours when I continue to play this game.
I'm definitely going to open this game again after I close it.
I'm definitely not gonna go back and play Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Nah, I'll play Fire Emblem Three Houses when I'm not recording.
Yep.
I actually, see, if I'm going to enjoy a game, I'd like to play it on my own.
I played MLB The
That's
Show
why-
before this.
That's why I didn't record Persona 5. It was like, yeah, I could enjoy the game or I could try to be funny. And that's
The
too
best-
much work when I'm having fun.
If there's anything I learned from watching Germa is don't try to be funny, just naturally react to stuff. The big thing is to, whenever you're having a thought, just say it. Just say whatever the heck you have out loud.
Oh yeah, you know what,
That
yeah.
makes me funny.
My natural reaction, such as, oh look, that's a spider. My natural reaction would obviously be the giant enemy spider. Yeah, that's my natural reaction. I say that all
And
the
then you
time.
gotta fight it with a giant enemy crab.
These textures are so fucking bad.
It's based off of real Japanese history. This giant enemy crab.
Oh my god.
I'm going to swing heavily at it. for
I regret
massive
my
damage.
decision. I found the subway, but I don't have enough money. I'm trying to be sad that I can't afford Subway, and you're here reading all the dialogue, man.
I also went and bought new glasses.
I was going to buy new clothes, but I spent all my money on pickles.
I'm also thinking about probably changing my glasses back. I'm starting to think maybe the other ones fit my character a bit more. They
My
also
character looks so fucking stupid.
I couldn't fathom a guess.
Oh wait, you can change your all your eye color and shit from the menu.
I think the only thing you can't change probably is... Oh wait, no, physique isn't in this game, so then it would probably be skin tone.
Yeah,
Can you change your physique in this?
they haven't.
Probably
No, your physique is child. I found the hair salon. Don't worry. All right, I'm officially the Joker.
Moi, Kyun.
Game has turned me into the Joker. I'm so done. Okay, so I'd like to point out that this entire map is a fucking donut. Oh, I found fucking Todoroki, I guess. Oh, I found fucking Todoroki, I guess. Fucking little soy boy Todoroki over here with his white and red hair.
Soy boy.
Oh my god, he has an Eevee backpack. Walk away. Walk away isn't a dick dialogue option. I actually have to help her out.
Oh, you finally found the toothpaste champ.
No, this isn't Toothpaste Chan.
I have to. It's the only reason I exist.
That Pokemon's teeth are clipping into the fucking ground. They're clipping into the ground. No one tried on this game, did they? Why is Game Freak allowed to make games?
Because people still buy Pokemon.
But why? Why did...
I don't know why people buy Pokemon. Why did we buy this? Bought it because I took a look at it after looking at Toby Fox being on it, and it's like, okay, this looks like more different than the last several Pokemon that I've looked at. Maybe
Yeah,
this will
if
be
by different
interesting.
you mean it runs like shit. It runs like
Arceus?
shit, and it's... Arceus ran better.
That's the all. Yeah, but gameplay-wise, it's the only other thing that's comparable remotely.
No, because the core battling system is still the exact same thing it's been since Gen 1.
No, you have auto battle. You can just drop your Pokemon and it will fucking XP share. You don't have to worry about anything. This is a very casual approach.
There is dialogue on my screen that I heard you read like a fucking hour ago.
That's right.
That's how far behind I am. I don't give a shit about what's going on.
You just skip it. You honestly don't care.
I'm dead inside, man. This
Ooh,
game has turned me into the Joker.
I need
power to crystallize. Yeah.
That's the reason where you get. That's where you get most of your powers, is from the meth.
No, this game should just become Breaking Bad. Volta. I don't really care about this battle system.
Man, he's having a fun time. What a fucking asshole.
Imagine having fun. The most fun I've had in this game was when I bought the pickles. It was all downhill from there.
It's all downhill. The pickles were the highest highs.
I should have just quit after that, and I would have been like, yeah,
it was not gonna get any better from that.
You can buy 75 pickles.
Which button, again, is the map?
Oh, look at you, Chromie.
There it
Already
is.
becoming a big hero around campus. I don't think I've seen that girl around. Maybe she's a new transfer like you. That Eevee bag, though, love that fluff. Anyway, seems like the troubles died down, so we'd better book it up to school. Get ready to climb the worst staircase in the world.
This story is amazing. It's
I'm gonna read all the dialogue to put you through the suffering you put me through. Yeah, but it's all what? I'm sorry, what the fuck? They're clipping into the stairs. Who made this game? This game was AI generated.
Options that are like my mullet.
Why is that guy moving in 12 FPS? This is SMT5. I swear. I love how at SMT5, whenever there'd be something in that was like kind of far away from you, it'd be moving at like half the frame rate of everything else. Like SMT5 at least was a good game.
Yeah, SMT did have that. Yeah, you're right.
SMT5, it was a great game.
It's a great game.
It ran it didn't run very good.
Yeah.
But at the very least, it ran fine most of the time. This game...
And arguably, depending because of the actual gameplay, you can argue that it's actually a better Pokemon game.
I mean, it just is a better Pokemon game. Any Pokemon game where I can abandon my Pokemon when they cease to be useful to me. The amount of times that SMT5 had, like, stuttering or, like, any kind of performance issues is the same as the amount of times that this game runs normally. It was like, oh, every once in a while there would be some stuttering or performance issues. With this game, every once in a while it'll run normally. How was this allowed to be released? I realize why this game looks so weird. I look like a character from Bal and Wonderworld.
Or
Back
hookers.
in a second. I gotta go to the bathroom and cry.
Bussin'? I think that's slang. Is bussin' a word? In high school, or both of you. Oh, look at those animations. Look at those kids stuttering. That looks like garbage. Stop bringing your fucking Alton in here. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
What am I doing?
What are you doing?
I'm adding myself to the call on my phone. I'm having more fun taking my senile old dog who can't see shit
Playing the game.
than playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I'm gonna be real. Outside, I'm in Crocs, and I'm taking my sister's senile dog outside, and I am having more fun right now than I have playing an entire game, except for when I'm on I'm gonna fucking lose it if I have to play another second of that game. I'm gonna be honest, there's no point in taking that dog outside. Get off later anyway.
Whatever. What the fuck? What's your favorite thing about Pokemon?
The fact that I'm not playing it right now.
I made my character look like the fucking Joker. Because that is what I feel like right now. I feel like I live in a society where Game Freak can release a piece of shit like this, and they probably already made $1 million. Toby Fox did not make this soundtrack. The soundtrack sucks ass.
No, I played Earthbound. It was okay. It's not my favorite RPG, but I think it's alright.
Yeah,
It has some neat ideas.
my favorite RPG is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Best game ever made. I've literally been walking in circles to avoid progressing.
What did you hope to get out of it? You must have some kind of dream, right?
My dream is to go to sleep and not wake up.
Oh,
Jeffrey Epstein's here. It's good for a 3DS game.
Yeah, I would.
With
I would
3D
actually agree
on.
with that.
Why are
And
their
then-
feet moving at 2 FPS?
I know.
These children are lagging. These
And it's
children,
multiple. It's not just one. It's several kids.
but only some of them.
God.
See, I understood SMT5 having frame drops because one, it's a studio that's not used to the Switch. It was the first game on the Switch as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
Two, well no, actually technically I think they ported Tokyo Mirage Sessions, which yeah I guess, but that was a Wii U game, so it ran pretty
It
fine.
was a Wii U game.
And
it was
SMT5 had really good graphics for the Switch. It wasn't as good as Xenoblade 3 in my opinion, but it was still really good graphics for the Switch and the game looked amazing. So yeah, it had frame drops. This game looks like shit, runs like shit, and honestly plays like
And this
every
is-
Pokemon game.
It's ambitious, but you need to make sure that shit works before it looks pretty.
Yeah, it's ambitious for 2010. What is the point of letting me move the camera if I can only move it 5 degrees? What is the point of this game? Is gonna give me a fucking injury. Why let me move it? If you didn't let me move it at all, it would feel better. Why is fucking Lamu from SMT5 here? That girl, the back of her hair legitimately looks like Lamu from SMT5. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. She looked awesome. She looked like a literal demon from Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Learn however you want. Yeah, skip school.
Yeah, you should definitely let this guy... This guy should
Please?
definitely be allowed to roam around freely. He definitely doesn't intend to kill someone on live television. What do you get when you combine a socially awkward loner and a really shitty game that he doesn't want to play?
We
You
need
get
to
what you
unleash
fucking
this-
deserve. Oh, he's gonna teach me about cooking, and then I can finally use my
Use the
pickles.
pickles.
I got... What?
I normally wouldn't even bother.
Why is my phone getting hacked? Why is this Persona 5? This is legitimately just Persona 5.
Stop with you. You're a new celebrity. Goo. You gotta help me out so I can finally make my dream.
No, I don't think you get it. I might have crossed paths with Team Star, but I didn't read a single word of dialogue they were telling me, so I don't know anything about them.
I was not part of the conversation. I was just hitting A. What's the stream first?
I need you to steal the
Got your
hearts of the
attention,
leader
have
of
I?
Team Star.
I need to be supersonic. Collect all the 7 Chaos Emeralds. So I can throw that Titan against the fucking mountain.
I need to collect the severed Chaos Emeralds so we can make this fucking soundtrack in this game better.
We need Toby Fox. He needs to stop hiding.
Where
Toby,
are you,
where are
Toby
you?
Fox?
We know you're
Where
in
are
here.
you, Tobias Fox?
Oh.
Jeffrey Epstein called me to his office.
Oh no. Run.
Have you been
Run the opposite
enjoying your
way.
time here? No.
Run.
Oh. You remember, I am always here to lend an ear should you find yourself struggling in any way. I know a way for you to relax.
Oh no. Oh no.
Now, you may be wondering why we could not have simply conversed earlier in the cafeteria. But let me assure you, there is a reason why I asked you to meet me here in my office.
Oh no.
A friend of mine has a rather serious matter they would like to discuss.
Is his name
with you.
Charles? Or Prince Andrew? Is it Prince Andrew? Go
No,
ahead,
I'm afraid they aren't actually here in this room with us. One moment, please.
We need to
Allow
call
me
the
to connect
authorities. But here you waltz up, you gotta help me out. You'll be perfect.
Oh,
Sure.
Okay, you know what? Actually, I thought it was gonna be weird. If it's Dilf Professor, I'm okay with it.
Good question.
How did this guy already hear that I have Maridon? I've had him for like approximately an hour. And there was another guy who also went to the school who had him first.
Yeah, isn't this kind of like his thing? Isn't like there a license plate or some identifier on it where it's like, oh, it belongs to this guy?
Pokemon don't have registration.
They don't have an Agent 42 thing on the barcode in the back.
Is this Pokemon
Agent 47.
Is this Dragon Street legal? Your dorm room. Is this where I take her to do the sex? The art style is very different in this game compared to the previous ones. By that I mean worse. Why is the gym an office building?
Alright,
Okay. The plot of this game is the girl wants to beat the gyms and become the champion. The guy wants you to help him find legendary Pokemon so he can make a good sandwich.
Yeah.
I'm going with him. The
That's
Herba
correct.
Mystica is just another pickle slice. Press the plus button. Jump onto Miridon. Am I out of the tutorial now? Am I finally done with this fucking tutorial? This has been like
Tutorial
5
that-
hours.
It's almost 5 hours. Probably getting through the tutorial. Which, given this is probably a point in the story that someone could probably get to in like half an hour.
At least 2
messing
hours,
around.
maybe, not half an hour. This has been
I don't
pretty
know.
on rails.
Those speed runners, though.
This Hydrolands is trouble.
What?
You're just a troublemaker. Oh, I like that.
Oh, now the motorcycle can jump, I guess.
Or Tetsucon, or whatever.
I'm sorry, why does the motorcycle go like approximately the same speed as I do?
Oh my god, is there room customization in this game?
No.
There
Probably
should. There
It's
should.
probably not
There-
customization. It wasn't sex.
Later. Why?
Why is the motorcycle so fucking slow?
Can I sit in the chair?
Why is this motorcycle slower than the ride Pokemon? Legends Arceus. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's like a speed up button I'm not seeing. I'm gonna give you a piece of advice. You know the Titans that you can fight?
Yes.
Yeah, well one of them gives your motorcycle the dash ability.
Oh.
I looked it up, so yeah, definitely do that before you do anything else, because it'll make your game way fucking easier. Yeah, that's insider trading, bud.
You're gonna go to jail.
Do you own the NFT for that map? Take a shot every time there's a frame drop, I would be dead in 5 seconds. What are these gimmicks? What is their purpose? I keep clicking on them and they just give me a coin and then they leave.
I can't climb. That's a very bad looking texture.
Is this the first time you've opened your eyes?
Yes. Believe it or not, I've been playing this entire game with my eyes closed.
Probably a more fun experience.
But I'm now on top of the...
Why is the Titan a lower level than the random trainer I just fought? Plot moment, I caught the first Titan, oh my god. Oh, was that not the Titan? Never mind, that wasn't the Titan. It was a smaller version of it. Please evolving. What monster is he gonna turn into?
A thick duck.
Howard Stern? I don't like this. But come on, buddy. Let me fight you, please. Oh my god. This thing's eyes literally look like they have the polygons of mine.
There are certain words.
Excuse me? I beat this Titan and then it ran away. Fuck you,
First,
bitch.
this one?
I think it just killed me.
On how much space Microsoft Flight Simulator is taking up my computer, and the answer is
Well, I beat the boss, I guess. And now we're finding the super herb that makes the good sandwich. What is this game's plot?
there's 3 of them. There's gyms. Hopefully I succeeded in disappointing you.
Don't worry, the game disappointed me more, and I didn't even expect anything from it. Well, I beat the first Titan, it wasn't difficult whatsoever, and now I'm eating a sandwich. Oh, and let me guess, I'm gonna give it to my dragon and he's gonna learn how to charge. It wants my sandwich.
Pokemon Violet.
Here you go. Take the sandwich.
Take that.
That's some Xenoblade 2 level eating animation.
Oh, is this the thing where it's just the JPEG in the background and your character model just go? Opens
No.
and closes the mouth.
No, I hold the sandwich out to the dragon, and then before he even takes a bite, the sandwich disappears out of my hand.
Oh,
And then he
good.
continues biting it. Like, you've heard of Pop In, but have you heard of Pop Out? This game has both. It's innovative.
It's an innovative game.
It's
One of a
innovative in
kind.
how shitty it is. Okay, why is this legendary Pokemon powered by fucking sandwiches? Oh my god. I just realized you kind of have to do the Titan subplot first. Because I'm guessing that's how it's going to unlock swimming and climbing. Because if you unlock
Yeah,
dashing
'cause
from the
if it-
first sandwich, you're gonna have to do it all to get all the terrain abilities for your dragon.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Ah, that's kind of annoying. I wish, like, it's open world, but you can't traverse the whole world unless you beat this subplot.
Yeah, and it cuts the agency.
I mean, you have the agency to go slow and not be able to explore and catch every Pokemon you see.
But that kind of hampers the experience, and you kind of tend to burn yourself out that way.
Yeah, well, trust me, for me to be burned out, the fire had to have started. Okay, let's see how fast the thing goes. Okay, this is what its default speed should have been, game. I hope you realize that. Its default speed should have been this dashing speed. Now that I have it, I'm happy. I can now play the game. And by that, I mean I'm getting off right now.
And never touching this ever again.
Oh my god. I had more fun with my literal 5th playthrough of Fire Emblem Three Houses on the worst route.